for coming and thanks for the interview. My first question, Jill, is based on the article I sent you. Do you feel like a stakeholder in public education as a taxpayer and as a business?
Absolutely. As a taxpayer, I pay taxes to ensure the quality of our schools, and as a parent of a former student, that was important to me, and also employees that will be coming up through the ranks of the schools. To get educated is very important to have qualified applicants for jobs.
Mitch, anything to add?
I would say that I pretty much agree with everything that Jill said. It's extremely important that we have educated population. An educated population is less likely to commit crimes. They will be more productive in society. In the business that I work in, we hire a lot of high school graduates in our manufacturing areas, and we need to have them capable of proficient communication skills, reading and writing, and mathematics.
Mike?
Yes, I agree with what they say also. I do have 3 grandchildren, and I am very concerned with the way they grow up in the school system. I do pay taxes, and hopefully the money that I put in for those taxes will help improve that system.
All right. Thank you all. Question 2: How prepared are high school graduates for the world of work? Mitch?
Well, I find that some of them are better than others, and we hopefully weed those out in our interviewing process. But for the most part, they do fit the criteria that we need.
What are some of the competencies that make up a good high school graduate?
Ability to read and comprehend, the ability to perform small mathematic calculations when needed. In our manufacturing facilities, we have dozens of different products that are being manufactured at any given time, and so they need to be able to build these products with very short notice.
Jill?
Well, I think that most of the high school prepares students for, it gives them a foundation to work, but it doesn't prepare them for a career job. So they could get out and work in a factory or a fast food or retail, but most jobs these days require advanced degrees or at least a bachelor's degree in something, and advanced degrees are often required. So I don't think high school necessarily prepares them for a career, but I think it does give them the foundation to go on to further education.
Mike, anything to add?
Yeah, I feel the school systems could improve in that area with preparing them for the work world. They also should be thinking of their future sooner than later than what they are doing now. And also by doing that, by taking those self-assessment, discovery type of tests will give them an idea of what their interests are and go for that, because that helped me hugely when I went in the military, those self-advancement type tests, and it kind of got me to where I am now.
Thank you all. I kind of got to this in question 2, but in follow-up, what skills will high school graduates need to be better prepared for work in your specific organizations? I'm going to start with you, Mike.
Okay, I think a huge skill, at least in my organization, is to be organized. We deal with so many entities, and you have to organize those entities to create a very successful project. Also, public speaking. To be able to talk to people without any issues, any problems, to be confident, and that will also create the success.
Thank you. Jill?
Well, I think all the attributes that Mike talked about were excellent, but I also think that they need to take those skills and also build on that and have something specific like math or computer science or business or accounting or human resources or whatever field they choose to be in, they need to build on that. But they also need the basic skills that Mike talked about.
Mitch?
I would say that a good comprehension of all the basic skills is necessary. I would say that they should focus on preparing their students to be suitable material for higher education after high school. Once they have those skills, they actually have the skills that we would need on our manufacturing lines. On the other hand, if they wanted to do something that was more technical, like software development, they would need to have a higher degree.
You all really actually hit on my next question in this one. As a stakeholder representing business, what advice would you give high schools that want to make their students more employable? Mitch?
Focus on the core reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Anything to add?
Yeah, I think that the schools should get industry more involved with students, because lots of companies would bring students in for shadowing workers or helping out just to see how business is run, and they could get companies involved and help their program at no cost.
Mike?
Yeah, I think they need to concentrate on things outside of what they're hired for. For instance, teamwork. Okay, in my job, we have about 8 to 10 people that we have to work as a team to be able. No one person is bigger than the team. Also, a good work ethic and motivation. Be motivated, not just to be satisfied with where you're at and just to get a paycheck.
Thank you all so much. Any final thoughts on this topic?
Well, I think that they've got a lot of good programs, but sometimes things focus on the lower end of education, and they should have more programs for students who are gifted early on. So they have a lot of catch-up education for starting at age like 2 or 3, but they should be identifying gifted students at that age as well, or other motivated students that want early education opportunities very early on, and extra things, extra summer school, extra advanced programs during the school year.
Thank you all for your time, and I'd like to conclude.